Good afternoon, YouTube. This is Kaylin Stern coming at you from my deck. And haven't done this in a couple of weeks, but last weekend, as you all know, I was at the White Eagle powwow, and I just was rather exhausted after I got back. So I just kind of chilled out at home with the kitty. But this is what my plants are looking like. And some of these are so small, I'm not going to get any harvest really. And some of these I have no idea what the heck they are. They're not what I thought they would be. And this is my cilantro. It's all brown, so the seeds, I should be ready to collect the seeds. There's nothing else growing in there. And this my one chive. That's all I got was the one. And there's something else. Actually, I think that might be a leaf that fell from above. Yeah, it's. But we didn't get as much rain as I thought we were gonna get. So the forecast didn't really pan out as far as rain goes. But as you can see, my basil's gone bonkers. Last year I harvested off of it twice. This year I didn't. This is a bunch of mints in here. My Italian parsley's gone bonkers. And this doesn't match what this is, so I'm not sure what happened here. But I'm going to get something off of that. Again, this is mint. And then this thing, I have no idea what the heck it is. And there must have been some seed in the compost that somehow germinated. And then this was in my garden cress, but my garden cress kind of crapped out. Got a couple of little sprouts in there, but that might be that. And then this, I think one of these dropped down onto broke off and fell down on the ground below. That salad bowl mix, I'm just getting a few leaves off of it. That wouldn't really be much of a snack. I'd stop putting out water for the critters. I just haven't taken the pan inside, but that's pretty much. And down here, I'm not getting much of anything down here. Again, that's supposed to be garlic chive. That is not a garlic chive. Here, no, this is supposed to be garlic chive, but that's not a chive. I don't know what that is. Those little ones down there, I might have to figure out something different because they may not be getting enough light at all being down below. So I'll have to figure out another placement next year. But my kale, doing pretty good with the kale. Got crickets out here. But I'll come out here and give these a drink while this video is uploading. So hopefully the rest of you who have gardens are having a good success with them. But with the amount of pots that I put out this year and some of the different things that I'm trying, I know I will actually have a bigger harvest this year than I did last year. Like last year, with everything that I got, 11 ounces, that's all I was able to get. Was 11 ounces out of everything that I was able to harvest. But I should get more than that this time. Not as much as I would hope, but you know, for those of us who live with challenges like this, you can see where the sun is hitting there. It's pretty much in line with the birch trees. You know, the sun is farther south in the sky because we are in the fall here in the northern hemisphere. So in the summer, this sun is farther north and I would get more of it, but now as fall approaches, we're into fall now. If I had a spot like that over there where those little plants are, and I would be able to have more going, but considering where I'm at, I'd say I'm doing pretty good. But next year, I will try some different things. I do not do any what you might call fall gardening because I don't get the sun for it, and I would have to do a little bit of research as to finding out what I could do on this little deck. I don't have very many deep pots that I could do any root crops that would handle the winter out here, especially since that is north in that direction. So I just choose not to do it at this time. But maybe in the future I might be able to figure something out. There's the last bits of that's pieces of paper towel that I threw into the compost after I wiped off my my little trowel. And then in this bucket I collected some dried leaves and broke them up, and I do the same thing here, and I'll just combine those probably. And then for winter, what I may do, after I dump this, I'll dump that into here. Then I'll keep this bucket right outside the slider. Then I can just open the slider up a little, empty the compost bucket that I keep under my sink, close up the slider and call it good. So that's probably what I'll end up doing. See, here's a little piece of something that broke off. Like that, right? Of course, the wind just took it in the compost bucket, but you get the idea of what I do. Anything that falls onto the deck, any bits of leaf or grass, goes into the compost, except if it has seeds in, I get rid of the seeds because I don't want those seeds into my compost. See, for instance, this broke off. But this could be from one of my plants. This is basically, I just right down into the compost. So I save what I can. And I don't have access to manure or anything like that. So I don't have anything like that to use. But the parts of the plants that I do not keep, they go into the compost as well. So that's how it works for me. Anyway, that's my little update. So thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.